Can you guys still hear me? Looks like it. They're off once again. I guess we don't have the layout with the triangles up, but that's okay. It's game 2. Antlers won game 1. Level 3. They were room for room all through 3 and 4 last race. Let's see if they can do that again. Ooh, Antlers hit a Manep, it looks like. Third Extent got a lucky bomb, so he's not... Looks like he's gonna kill some things to leave just one killed behind. And yeah, being told in chat this is the steak sauce Manip, and he's gonna get perfect Dark Nuts there. The way he did that was he entered within a 4-frame window, entering level 3, and then stayed frame perfect all the way through those Dark Nuts. And there is a Manip that continues to manhandle it, but based on what the basement looked like, he didn't hold that. Well, the key's got in the way in the basement, Doc Blue, I think. Doesn't that mean aren't the keys supposed to stay out of the way? I don't know. I could be wrong. Cooperates for Antlers. Let's see how it does for Third Extent. Yeah, might as well have been, given what an easy manhandle he had. Oh, Third Extent getting trolled. Oh. Wow, he got it. So, in order to get that bomb drop, he had to sword down that last leaf on Manhandla without getting hit. That was very impressive. The lead, but it could be a lot bigger lead if Third Extent hadn't pulled off that little magic trick on Manhandla. Antlers forces a 5 on the first fire. He's going to go in with an 8 count, hopefully force a bomb on the second Zol. This is best of 3, and we are on game 2. Antlers won game 1. Oh, there we got our triangles up now. There can be, yeah, so Antlers with a really fast ladder gets a 350 ladder. That's the power of the level 3 Manip. Third Extent gets a 420 ladder, which is more like what you'd expect in a race. Tutorial, I think it's on his highlights of the Gleeok fight, and obviously you're not as good as him, so it does help to have him walk through where he takes those 2 shots from. So if you want to learn to do Gleeok like that, just practice for the next couple years. One. A little ahead on money this time. He definitely won't stop for the Armos. Third Extent would like to pick up another 5er between here and 2. If not more. Antlers gets a 5er off Aquamentus. Third Extent out of 1. We'll see if the Third Extent tries to get a Rupee Force somewhere along here, or if he just books it and gets the Armos. Stopping for the Armos. Third Extent likes to do that, is bomb the Armos when he opens it up. Occasionally he gets a, well, sometimes, more than occasionally, he'll get some useful drops from the Moblins, but not that time. Slides. Both have plenty of money. His Splits Antlers is only 10 seconds off the pace in his PB, which is a 28-27. So yeah, he's really moving fast here. See how these Dark Nuts treat us this time. Sometimes we call this room coming up the Olive Garden, because we're just there for the breadstick, because that's what the recorder looks like. Antlers will be first into 5. Third Extent gets hit by a Tektite, which is really not what he wanted to happen. So he's going in with a 0 count and no beams. He'll have to... Meanwhile, Antler's having a beautiful room. Jesus! It doesn't generally go much better than that. Yeah, that was... It looks from his splits like that was a gold recorder split. He's still +8 against his actual PB, but he did gold that when he got to the recorder, as you might imagine, based on how that room went. It's being much less kind to Third Extent. Race PB, I'm not sure. Look on race time. I'm on in the burn unit for Third Extent, so he's once again not going to bother with the Dodongos, and once again he needs to hit the River Force to continue, which didn't give him a problem last time, so... killing some Octoroks. He's probably going to go for the River Force again. He does have 9 arrows if he needs them. Through the river room, doesn't have to menu to arrows, gets all the bomb damage to kill them faster, and gets the bombs he needs for the rest of the level. It's a tough strat, but it pays off a lot. See how Third Extent does with it. Because he only has 6 bombs, so he really needs this force, otherwise he's going to have to clear an extra room, as you saw Antlers do in the last race, and that's not going to happen to Antlers this time, so if you're waiting for Antlers to make a mistake, which is basically what Third Extent is doing now, you have to be on point. Runners get their bomb forces in the river. Having a less than ideal reverse C. He threw down a bomb when he first got bubbled, but he couldn't spare another, so out of the wall. Since he's on full bombs, he might be able to bomb his way through. Oh, Wall Master reverse C as Antlers world wraps to get his heart containers. Once again, doing the arrow strat. Third Extent throws down a bomb to swag out in level 7. He bombed in the basement, so he transitioned the screen during the explosion, and we got a black and white room there. I might hang on to that bomb for combat later on, but it's fun to have fun. $19.14 magical sword in a race. That is that's low 29 pace, potentially even 28 if he really has a good end. So yeah, Antler's flying here. 2025 Magical Sword and Erase is also really good, so. But Antlers is bumping up against Third Extent's actual PB pace, which is a little tough to compete with. But Third Extent right behind him if anything goes wrong for Antlers. Certainly not over. Go to 6. Third Extent cleaning up Magical Breakfast 1. Antlers gets a bomb drop, which helps a lot because he was kind of low. Similar on Third Extent side. Great Magical Breakfast too for Third Extent. Cleaning it up with arrows at the end, but he got everything else. All the Wizrobes by the door right away. Alright, Antlers into Blue Lagoon 1. Dogfight as Third Extent just now entering level 8. Antlers has about a 2-minute lead at this point. Well, a little less than that because Third Extent already did the walk. So, minute and change. Wow, that bomb made me a little nervous. He put it about as far away as you can, I think, on Third Extent side. The Darknuts very quickly in level 8. Nine is Third Extent. Goes for a Bomb Force on Gleeok, but he... Oh no! Dang, he went for that. He sort of went all in on forcing a bomb on Gleeok, but then he got hit at the end. So he only has 2 bombs, which is not enough. Leo Third Extent handles that problem. Antlers is a little low on bombs too, but he's into level 9 and has opened 2 walls that Third Extent has not. Antlers gets a left patcher, which is the worst possible pattern, and takes a bunch of damage going into the next room. That's going to slow him down because he won't have beams later on. And he's going to have to be obviously careful so he doesn't die. So, but despite not having beams, pretty quick next room. And Third Extent does get a bomb drop on the overworld, which is exactly what he needed. He does not have to do some extra stuff now, which is helpful. Meanwhile, Antler's forcing a bomb on the Zols after the next room. Silver Arrow Reverse C. Gets through it. Corner bomb strat. Antlers with a 2640 something arrows. So yeah, this could be a 28. As far as I know, the only people who've gotten 28s in races are Lack Attack and Green Mario. Hope I'm not forgetting someone, but I think Antlers might be on pace to join the list. Well, that patcher didn't help out with that. Hope I didn't curse him. This is the clip, but the bubbles stay out of the way, so he had a very fast reverse C. Antlers uses a bomb to, Oh, did he go for the 3 o'clock on 2A? A little bit faster and more dangerous. Alright. So Antlers being a little careful, because he does not have any health to tank on Patra, but he's into the Ganon fight. Antlers takes down Ganon, takes down this bracket, takes down his third final of this tournament, and gets his sub 29 in a race. That's a 28-48 in the race time room, and yeah, that's better than Third Extent's PEB, which is you can't feel bad about losing to. Third Extent, I mean, still on a great race time. He's on pace for a sub 30 here. Easily. Wow, okay. Okay, that Ganon fight stole the sub 30 from Third Extent, but still bringing it home with a race time of 30:11 and saying in chat, 28, dude, really? Lol, congrats. And we are joined now by Antlers. GG, sir.
Yo, thank you. Appreciate it.
28 4x in a race. That's okay. I think you are in a very short. You are on a very short list of people who've gotten 28s in a race. I know Lack's done it and Green Mario's done it, but nice final run of the tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, that it's been something that I've known I was capable of for a while. I'm happy I finally pulled it out. There was a minute there that run was looking very PBable as well. The latter half of 7 kind of killed it, but it was man, that was a good run.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get third extent in here. There he is. And we are now joined by third extent. GG, sir. Those were a great pair of runs. It's just Antlers was better.
Can you guys hear me this time?
Yes.
Good, awesome. Man, epic. I mean, a 29 and a 28. Goodness. What was I supposed
Thanks,
to do?
dude.
And
Actually,
I mean,
was worried. I thought maybe I would get a sub 30 in that second run, but I don't know.
yeah, if the Ganon had been perfect, it would have been sub 30. It just
Yeah, it might have
he
been,
went all
yeah.
over the place. I thought you were gonna die to Ganon for a second there, but you didn't. You still pulled out a pair of low 30s, which is nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, but I mentioned earlier with the third extent, you just got a PB this weekend, 2909. When someone beats your PB in a race, there's not much you can. It's not like you could feel. Not like you could feel like you did anything wrong. So great performance.
No, I'm glad if it was good to watch and everything. I had some struggles in level 3 and like in the first run, level 4, like the Gleeok fight was really bad. Recorder room was bad in both runs, so you know how it is. But yeah, congrats, Antlers. Excellent times, man.
Thanks, dude.
How do you feel?
Well, I was telling John, it's been something that I've known I'm capable of for a while. So it's nice to finally realize it. But yeah, I mean that run was really outside of a couple very small things. I really can't complain about anything in that run. My recorder room, that thing was nutty. I think I had like a 4-bomb recorder room or something.
Yeah, and that was a gold recorder time on your splits. I assume those were your PB splits you were running against.
Well, they are, but the golds aren't real. I mean, that's probably very close. Like that might have been a gold by a fraction of a second, but it wasn't a gold by 4 seconds like the splits say.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
My file got corrupted for any percent no FA, and all of my golds got lost. So all the data from all of my attempts, like all 20,000+ of them.
Well, gold or not, we all saw what happened in that recorder room, and our jaws all dropped. So yeah, and you played clean the rest of the run and cashed in the luck. So GG to you. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, thank you. It was a fun one to run for sure. It's I'm happy that it came in the last race of not only the any percent no FA tournament, but the entire tournament.
Yeah, this has been great. So you got to all 4 finals. Cantaloupe took you down in Hundo, but you got the other 3, and you put an exclamation point on it with this 28. So well played. And I know you got the flu last week in the middle of all this. So I know it's been quite a burden, and I'm thrilled to see how well you've handled it.
Thank you. Yeah, luckily, the worst of the flu was over the weekend when I didn't have any races scheduled. But Yeah, that one against King Doll was tough because that was the one where it was like really starting to onset, but it wasn't near as bad as it was the next day or the day following. But
Glad you're feeling better. Glad you're and everything, and
appreciate it.
and so congratulations to you on Second Quest and Swordless and any % Noah Bay championship bracket. Congrats to Mr. Dunlow on the premier bracket, we should mention. And congrats to Cantaloupe Me on the 100% Noah Bay bracket. This has been a lovely tournament. Thanks so much to Zelda Speedruns and to Speed Gaming. We said thanks to them last night. But thanks to ZSR for tonight and for the whole tournament. And thanks to Antlers and the Third Extent for a great set of races tonight. I'm sure we all enjoyed seeing this. So, any final words, guys?
Just big GG's, dude. Taking down Cantaloupe in the semis was that was an epic series to watch. That was, really, really entertaining, and it's crazy how well you've been playing, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it, honestly. And one last thing is GG's, or not GG's, but thank you so much to John and the rest of the admin team for the tournament, for setting it up. I know it was a lot of work for them. There weren't as many commentary volunteers as I know you guys would have liked, but man, you specifically, John, have been really, really pulling a lot of weight in the commentary aspect, and I'm sure other behind the scenes stuff that I'm not as privy to. So thank you guys so much. It's been a really fun time.
Appreciate it. And so what's next from you guys? Third Extent, you got your 2909. You said you're going for 28. Is that your main project going forward, if people want to follow you and check that out?
Yeah, just trying to get to 28, hopefully soon, pretty soon.
All right, and Antlers, you were asked this in the Swordless final, and you said the goal you're most focused on next is Bolt Quest Damageless. Is that right?
Yeah, that and chilling for a bit. There's been a lot of Z1 in my life the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's very fair.
I'm ready to take a little bit of a break. At least, not go as hard at it, not have 3-4 races every week. So yeah, I'm definitely relieved it's over. As fun as it was, but yeah, we're definitely gonna go for both Quest Damageless next. I've done first quest alone. I've done second quest alone, but I haven't. I've gotten about halfway through second quest, and or with the live run, so I want to finish that off.
So obviously, you want to see a sub 28 grind. You want to see a both Quest Damageless grind. Obviously, you want to follow both of these guys right now, and of course, you should be following Zelda Speedruns. And thanks so much to Zelda Speedruns for hosting us. And I'll hand it back over to Soulblade to tell you what's coming up on ZSR.
Yes, currently, right now, at the moment, we have 2 tournament matches going on. We got one for the finals of the Wind Waker randomizer tournament. That's on ZSR 2. And on ZSR 3, we have a Link to the Past randomizer tournament going on. And then Friday, June 7th, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll have another Link to the Past randomizer tournament match. They're currently in their Rumble stage. So stick tuned if you want to watch those. And thank you to the runners and to John for showing up. We'll see you later.